here. This is Jeff Zimmerman with FightNews.com. I'm here with Tristan Kalkreuth out of Dallas, Texas. How you doing, Tristan?
Feeling great. You know, this is the hometown. You know, this is the year around to shine. You know, New Year's. So I can't wait to get in there and start fighting.
Yeah. So you're one of those young guns that Golden Boy signed up a couple years ago, and had really high hopes. Had an outstanding amateur career. How would you say that your pro career? I think you're what, 6-0?
Yes, sir. 6-0, 4 knockouts.
How would you say you developed thus far in your career?
I feel like we're making tremendous progress. You know, it's all about making the right moves, the right steps, and you know, taking it day by day, camp by camp. Because like my coach, you know, my pop said, you know, there's levels. You know, there's levels to this. You know, boxing's not like any sport. Boxing's not like just every sport. You know, and I feel like it's been a great transition, because you know, I felt like when I was amateur I always had a pro style, you know, so it was kind of beneficial.
Now you're 19 years old, right?
Just turned 19. Yes, sir.
Just turned 19, so you're still just a baby. Most guys are still fighting amateur. What has been the biggest difference between amateur and, you know, you said you got that pro style, but obviously you're in there with bigger guys.
Right, definitely. The difference is there's really, you know, no way. I mean, no age. You know, age divisions are, you know, there's no youth, elite. You know, when I was amateur, I fought youth, which was 17, 18. But now in pros, you know, my second fight, I fought somebody 38 years old. You know, a fully grown man, and that's the big difference. You know, but I really enjoy the pros way more than I did amateurs, because, you know, for me, it's a lot easy, but a lot harder in a type of way, you know, because you got to put in more work. But it's easier because you don't have to fight 4 times in a week, you know, and you can train for one specific person. And I feel like that's the real cool thing about the pros. You know, definitely when you weigh in, you have a whole day to eat and hydrate. So, you know, I'm really enjoying the pros. It's fun.
I noticed on your social media that you do a lot of strength and conditioning. I don't see a lot of like actual boxing videos, but I see a lot of strength and conditioning.
Right.
But talk about that, and how has that helped you so far?
Yeah, like my pops, he always told me that he always makes sure I do strength conditioning. You know, I run. You know, technique and everything is going to be there. You know, we always go to the gym. That's a daily thing. For us. But the main thing is getting stronger. You know, a lot of fighters, when they get older, they don't really bring the strength with them, because when you get older, you have to keep exercising your muscles. So, you know, so you be strong. You know, strong enough, sturdy. You know, and you still have your athletic ability, and that's what really my training coach from Elite Sports makes sure that I keep, that I stay elusive, fast. You know, we do a lot of resistance with the rubber bands. You know, we do light reps, just more like burnouts, you know, to get your heart rate up, you know, get your muscles moving. And shout out to Elite Sports and Coach Moon.
There you go. Well, let's talk about the in the ring. And I'm going to make the assumption you're still with one of the best trainers in the sport. Obviously, you got your dad in your corner, who's done a hell of a job with you, but a guy by the name of Ronnie Shields, who had an amazing pro career and has trained a who's who in boxing. What has Ronnie meant to your young career?
You know, Ronnie, it means a lot. You know, he's the one that really, you know, sharpened me up. You know, definitely my pops. You know, I thank my pops and my manager for bringing me to Ronnie. You know, my dad, he's helped me win all these national titles. He got me to where I'm at, and you know, it's just nothing but up right now. And Ronnie, he's really helped me sharpen up my transition from amateurs to pros. He helped me transition really sharply definitely for my pro debut. And you know, it can't get any better than that. You know, having a trainer that trained Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, and all those great legendary fighters. It can't get any better than that.
And he's down in Houston.
Yes, today's Thursday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he should be here today.
Okay.
He should be coming here, flying down here today. So.
Fantastic. Now, back to kind of, your career and where it's headed. You're obviously with one of the top promotions in the world, Golden Boy Promotions, led by the Hall of Famer and the Golden Boy himself, Oscar De La Hoya. What has that relationship been like, and what can we look forward to in 2021?
Our relationship is, it's good. We're on the same track. We both know where I need to be and where I'm heading. And I know Oscar De La Hoya, he expects a lot out of me. The Golden Boy team does, my dad, and obviously, especially me, I expect a lot of myself. And I feel like 2021 is going to be a big year for me.
And of course, you've got a guy that's managing you, who I know very well, and by the name of Lester Bedford. He's put together some of the biggest fights in Texas history. I think he was involved with Oscar's fight against Patrick Carpentier at the Sun Bowl, 45,000 strong. What has Lester meant to your career?
Lester's a legend. A legend too. He's managed Mike Tyson's fights, Evander Holyfield's fights, Julio Cesar Chavez fights. Lester been in this business a long time, and Lester was really the one that introduced me to Ronnie Shields. And Lester, he's a real good guy. That he gets things done. He says what he says what he's going to do. He does it. And that's the benefit of having a manager like Lester. That could get things done like that. So I'm very grateful to have Lester.
And who are you fighting on Saturday night? Do you know the opponent? What should we expect?
I keep getting his name confused with George Ramos, but I know it's Rain Alvarado, I believe. But like all of my opponents, I don't really know much about them. I just kind of lean towards my coaches and listen to their instructions, and they tell me what to look for and what not to, and what not to do in the ring. And I kind of just pick it up from there, in the first round, and things progress. I listen to my coach, my dad, Sean Kalkreuth, and Ronnie Shields, and I can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong listening to your coaches.
And if you were to everything come out great on Saturday night in front of your hometown fans, should we expect your famous backflip?
Yep, I would like to spoil the prize, but yes.
Well, anyone following your career so far are probably amazed that at 6'4", we'll say 200 pounds, to be able to do what Teofimo Lopez does in the ring. Is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is crazy. I don't even know how I do it myself.
Any last second shout outs or anything else you'd like to share with the fans?
Shout out, obviously to my team, my pops, Coach Ronnie. Shout out to Elite Sports, and special shout out to my mom, because she was a big part of this camp. She made sure that I had the nutrients I had, and she was there when it was most tough. So shout out to them, and shout out to all my fans, my Hispanic fans, and everybody from Dallas. Thank y'all for the support.
Tristan, thank you so much. This is Jeff Zimmerman with FightNews.com. Thanks.